Have you ever noticed how some problems feel heavier the longer you hold on to them? At first, they seem small, almost manageable, but if you keep carrying them in your mind, they grow unbearable. One wise teacher found the simplest way to explain this truth. In a bright and bustling city lived Sir David, a teacher admired not only for his deep knowledge, but also for the way he could turn the simplest objects into powerful lessons. His classroom was always full of curiosity and warmth. Students respected him, not just because of his intellect, but because he spoke to their hearts. He didn't just teach them facts, he taught them life. One day, as the students settled into their seats, Sir David entered carrying nothing more than a glass of water. He held it up before the class and with a calm smile asked, "Can anyone tell me how much this glass weighs?" Excited voices filled the room. 200 grams, shouted one. 300, said another. A third added, maybe 350 grams? Sir David chuckled softly. All great guesses, he said. But the truth is, I don't know the exact weight. The students looked puzzled. If the weight wasn't the point, then what was? Sir David's eyes twinkled with patience. Now tell me, if I hold this glass for 2 minutes, what will happen? Nothing, sir, several students replied confidently. Correct, he nodded. But what if I hold it for 2 hours? A boy raised his hand. Your arm will start to hurt. Your muscles will feel strained. Exactly, Sir David agreed. And what if I hold it for an entire day? A girl quickly answered. Your arm will go numb, your muscles will ache, and you might even need medical help. The room burst into laughter, but the point was becoming clearer. Sir David leaned forward and asked, Has the weight of the glass changed? No, the students answered in unison. So why does my arm hurt more the longer I hold it? He pressed gently. Silence filled the classroom until one student finally whispered, Because you didn't put it down. Sir David's face lit up with joy. Exactly, he exclaimed. He set the glass carefully on the table. The weight of the glass never changes, but the longer you hold it, the heavier it feels. And so it is with the problems in our lives. If you think about them for a little while, nothing happens. But if you dwell on them for hours, they begin to hurt. And if you cling to them for days, they will consume your energy completely until you collapse under the pressure. The students sat in silence. Some stared at their desks, lost in thought, while others glanced at each other with the recognition of a truth they had felt but never named. They realized how often they carried worries from morning to night, letting them grow heavier with each passing hour. Sir David's voice softened as he gave the final lesson. Remember this, just like with the glass, the only way to stop the pain is to put it down. That means facing your problems with action instead of endless worry. Find solutions, talk to someone you trust, take a break, breathe. You don't have to carry every burden forever. Peace comes not from clinging, but from letting go. With those words, he tapped the glass gently on the desk. It was such a simple act, yet it carried the weight of a lifetime's wisdom. That day, the students walked out with lighter hearts. They realized that some of the burdens weighing them down weren't heavy because of their size, but because of their grip. And sometimes the greatest strength in life is the courage to let go.